I wonder where I'm to get more assignments from. If this is the last of it.
The Empire.
You know, this was pretty straightforward. Oh.
Yes.
Uh-oh. Mercia Vendici is here. Maybe we're going to get work from her.
I'm listening.
And this was a test. Aetia Nemesia. I have nothing left to say. What? Is she getting arrested? Is that what's going on? Is she getting arrested by Mercia Vendici right now? When we had last left the Nerevarine, their adventures in Old Ebonheart took them to deal with some of the bureaucracy in the harbor, where a bunch of booze was waylaid to the side because there were 3 bottles too many. And so they drank them with a cool orc who was maybe kind of cool, but also a little shifty, and maybe in not a good way. I don't know. But they were okay for the most part for now, and so they drank it, and it was fine. Then they found themselves joining the East Empire Company, a place that was definitely extremely shifty and definitely not fine at all. What did they do? They killed some guy because of eggs. Now it was time to get some more work from Aetia. This is the Elder Scrolls 3, Morrowind, Tamriel Rebuilt. This is Morrowind Mondays. Welcome back. Zoop, zoop. There we are. Let's head on up here. Have a gander, take a peek, take a look.
You want something?
Okay. Hear about your assignments, underling? Or here for more idle chatter? Well, I dealt with the counterfeiters. Great work with those counterfeiters. Less scum in the sewers. Less fake coins on the streets. Right, yeah, we also killed them too. We're just killing everybody, huh? Another assignment, please. This is the last assignment I have for you, for now. I need you to return a borrowed scroll to someone's basement. A borrowed scroll? That someone is Mercia Vendici. Don't worry about who she is for now, but know that she's very important around here. I borrowed a scroll from her the other week and forgot to return it. Silly me! I need you to sneak back in and put it back like it was never gone. I should go in for It should go in an ornate chest in her basement. I can't get you in there. You'll have to figure that out yourself. Also, don't touch anything. Make it look like you were never there. Scroll of Sacred Grasping. Borrowed scroll? Have you put the scroll in the chest yet? Don't mess around with anything else down there. I need this done soon, underling. Okay. What does grasping do? Is it like telekinesis? Oh, no. Scroll of Sacred Grasping? Is this like porn? Oh. It's all in Daedric. But it's not an enchanted scroll, it's just a regular scroll. Huh. Okay, maybe she used the real deal, and this is a counterfeit. It doesn't actually do anything. Okay, what did we write down? Aetia Nemesia in Old Ebonheart asked me to sneak into the basement of Mercia Vendici and place a scroll in an ornate chest. Was she the one I went to for the party? No, I'm thinking of Ruma Sony. No? I've definitely been at Mercia Vendici's place, haven't I? Oh, no, I haven't. Okay. Sure.
Let's hear it.
Kalia Sansalis. I don't know you. What do you want? Can't talk to you about anything. Orloth.
I suppose it is my duty to help those
Falaniron.
less fortunate than myself.
Emperor, king, and justice, citizen.
Is this the one that has the secret, basement access? Yeah, maybe we had actually been in here through the basement. Excuse me. I don't talk with people I don't like. What about you, Falaniron? I don't know you. What do you want? Well, nothing apparently.
Here to see the castle?
Well, let's head on out before we touch anything. Alright, how do we get down to that area? Because wasn't there a basement that we could plainly see from the sewer level? I think so. Let's have a quick look down here. Through this. Good, we are in combat with a Ratulon, I believe. Let's see, Vendici's basement. Wasn't there one of these that was exactly that? Grotto. Sewer Central, Waste Pit. Bitterwind home basement. Maybe not. Maybe I'm thinking of Bitterwind. Waste Pit, Bridge, Archaeological Society, Lichgate, Undercroft, West Curtain Towers. Oh, here we go. Mercia Vendici's Manor. Okay. Good. So then if we go over here, jump across. Great. Yeah, we've totally been in this place, huh? Yeah, okay. Ooh, and I did actually touch a bunch of stuff. Well, hopefully we're good. Here we are. Ornate chest. Indoril amulet, diamond, emerald, pearl, ruby. Just pop that in there. Your journal has been updated. There's magic that happened. I placed the scroll into the chest and shut the lid. The chest flashed brightly. Is there gonna be something new in there now? Oh, it teleported away. What the heck happened? It's no longer in there. Huh. Okay. Well, I guess we'll get out of here. Yeah, this was right by the counterfeiters. A clever way to make sure that the player... Well, not make sure, to make it likely that the player has seen this other route. Right. Okay. Sure, let's head on back over here. And let's see, Western Well, or... Yeah, well... Go through this. Great. Okay. Lovely. And then let's go back to the East Empire Company building. And let's see.
The Nine and the Empire, citizen.
I wonder where I'm to get more assignments from. If this is the last
Nine
of it.
And the Empire,
you know, this was
citizen.
pretty straightforward. Oh.
Yes.
Uh-oh. Mercia Vendici is here. Maybe we're going to get work from her.
I'm listening.
And this was a test. Aetia Nemesia. I've nothing left to say. What? Is she getting arrested? Is that what's going on? Is she getting arrested by Mercia Vendici right now? Greetings, underling. I don't believe we've been properly introduced. I'm Mercia Vendici, director of the East Empire Company. I've been monitoring Aetia's activities for a while now, always suspecting she was using her position for illicit gains. It turns out I was right. Oh. Illicit gains. Yes, I knew the moment you set foot into my house that she was planning something. That scroll you placed isn't mine. It's a cursed scroll meant to put a Daedric curse on an Indoril amulet I have. Mercia knew I intended to give the amulet as a gift to Lord Indoril Ilvi. If I hadn't caught on, she would have successfully framed me for giving him a cursed amulet. But I knew you weren't willingly involved. If you were, I am going to overlook it just this once. Regardless, I'm happy to ship this criminal back to a Cyrodiil prison, thanks to your help. Take this as an appreciation of your good deeds. Amulet of Deep Pockets. Okay, well tell me about yourself, Mercia Vendici. I am Mercia Vendici. If you knew what that means, you would know better than to ask me such inane questions, underling. Illicit gains? Not on my watch. Aetia will sully the good name of the East Empire Company no longer. I like the idea that I would love it if Mercia Vendici is also embroiled in, like, even higher stakes corruption, you know? I can ask you about joining the company? You should talk with Aetia and Nemesia in the company headquarters across the plaza. Yeah, I'll do that. Okay. By the way, can I get a promotion? You have the necessary skills to be an excellent clerk, but I'm afraid you just haven't put the hours in. Do a few more assignments, though, and you'll be well on your way to promotion. How about Vermilius Vendici? Who is that? Have you had the misfortune of making the acquaintance of my brother? He's a lecherous fool. Had he not been born into our family's wealth, he'd be a beggar on the streets. Everything he touches turns to, well, you get the idea. The sooner his wife takes over his business in Cyrodiil, the better. Okay, what about you, Aetia? Nothing left to say. Honor to you, Nerevarine. Huh. Always a pleasure to speak with you, underling. With Aetia gone, I have assumed direct control of the headquarters. When I have need of your services, I will not hesitate to ask. I don't suppose you're ready for a promotion, are you? No, I'm not. I need to do more assignments, but I cannot. Mercia knew Aetia was sending me to help with her illegal activities and had her arrested. Mercia rewarded me for helping her case against Aetia. How do I get more quests?
The Nine and the Empire, citizen.
How do I get more? I would love to do more. Anything from you? Assignments? No. Down here, perhaps? In the basement? Whoa. Quite the big basement.
The Nine and the Empire, citizen.
Right. Various bits and bobs of armor. Imperial treasures stolen. Should we read this? Maybe. This may be about our doing. The Ebonheart Bellman. Imperial treasures stolen. Is the Empire in Morrowind under a coordinated covert attack? This seems to be the implication of a series of recent break-ins to Imperial institutions in both Old Ebonheart and Ebonheart on Vardenfell. While guards reportedly managed to fend off a burglary in the Ebon Tower vaults, brigands stole a precious ancient cuirass and sword in the care of the Imperial Legion on Vardenfell. What's worse, the offenders are rumored to have been traitors from within the Legion itself. If outside enemies are now combining forces with treasonous elements in the Imperial ranks, this surely heralds dangerous times for the Empire in the East. However, when asked to comment, Lord General Cacalia Victrix of the Morrowind Imperial Legion denied that citizens should be concerned. There is no need for undue alarm. We have no evidence that the attacks were in any way connected. Rest assured, these are simple thieves who will quickly be apprehended, and the treasures will soon be returned to the rightful possession of the Emperor Uriel Septim VII. Long may be his reign. We can only wish good fortune to the Imperial Legion as it seeks to recover the lost artifacts. Oh yeah, God forbid someone take the treasures that are just sitting there, doing nothing. Okay, let's look through here. Hello, cool hat.
Free. What do you want?
Do you have an assignment for me? You don't. What's your background? Unless you've got business with me, I'm afraid I don't have much time for this. I am Tadarita, merchant and fixer of the East Empire Company. Join the East Empire Company? You're already working for the East Empire Company. Yeah, fair enough. Okay. Book of Stockholders. This is a book of the people who own stock in the East Empire Company. Looking down the list, a large number of stockholders are Imperials in Cyrodiil, but there are a few residents of Morrowind amongst them. Several people in positions of power. They knew what they were doing. Redeemed EEC stock certificate. Oh. Okay, I don't think we need to read that just yet. A document here? We've read that before. Can't enter there. Okay, what about you?
Hail, Dunmer.
Whoa, one of the
Do you
Blackbriars.
need
Oh my god. Of course you would be working here. Oh, and you'd be
Nine and the
working
Empire.
Caldera. Oh, of course. Wow, that's amazing. I love that. Okay. One of my favorite antagonists from Skyrim land, of course. A lot of people's favorite, I would say, right? Okay. Let's see. Oh, a business proposition. You look like you could pass for an adventurer. I've got a business proposition you may be interested in. A business proposition? The East Empire Company has recently acquired the deed to an abandoned iron mine. For only 600 septims, you can be a majority shareholder. Don't wait. This opportunity could be snatched up by someone else. Will this make a profit? With a lot of hard work, and I do mean a lot, yes. I can tell you're not from around these parts. This could be passed down to your family line for generations and establish you here in Morrowind. What do you say? Will you accept this offer? 600 septims for an entire abandoned iron mine? I wonder why it was abandoned. Probably for no bad reason whatsoever. I'll take it. Wonderful. The name of the mine is Anbar Sud. Luckily for you, we've already begun preparations. Head to the mine and meet our scout, Eraris Verenim. He'll help you check out the mine. Then we'll start getting things back to normal. The mine is far to the southwest of Old Ebonheart. It's in a huge quarry northwest of Arvud, or directly south of Manon. Okay. Anything else about it? Have you met with Eraris yet? He should be waiting for you at the mine. Okay, well, I will do that. Let me keep looking around here, though. I didn't realize there was so much to do down here. Whoa, huge Kagooti head.
Speak freely, friend.
Molossus Coventional. Why is Coventional such a familiar surname? Where do I know Coventional from? I totally know of a Coventional, but I don't remember where. Do you have dealings in here, bootlegger? You stand before the guild's chief importer. Oh, you're an importer, huh? And I'm an exporter. I'm an importer-exporter. I'm thinking of quitting the exporting and just focusing in on the importing. This is causing a real problem for me. Where have I heard this before? Is this a Seinfeld bit? Is this not what, like, Kramer was pretending he did? That he's an importer-exporter pretending to... And that he's quitting the exporting, he just imports? Or is this what George was doing? God, I think this is a Seinfeld bit for real. I just can't remember exactly. Well, why not do both? It's very complicated. I'm not sure you would understand. Wait, can I persuade you up and then you'll tell me more? Importer? Why not do both? I wouldn't understand. I think for real this is a Seinfeld bit.
Well, hello there. A pleasure to
Okay.
meet you.
Check on over here. East Empire Company
The
offices.
Nine and
Wow,
the
they all go to the offices. Except this one. Was this just like a cafeteria? Lounge? People eat out of bowls, look at a dagger. What else
The
is there to
Nine
do?
and the Empire.
Okay. Another office here.
Your
Look
turn
at your
to talk,
chandelier.
ours to listen.
A hookah. Well, you're clicking at me. Okay. Well, a hookah, show me the clicker.
I don't know you. What do you want?
Oh, you have nothing to say. Okay, fair enough. I guess we'll check all of these. Maybe they're involved in later quests. Pelmenwe. Picking up a message or dropping one off. If you're just here to chat, I'd love the company. Tell me about the East Empire Company? We're both members of the East Empire Company. Okay, thank you. I almost forgot. What's going on in here? There's two people
Suppose
here.
you're looking for a tavern. I'm sure I can't.
What's your deal? You look like an adventurer or something with those, I don't know, leggings, leg armor. Landeza Romaran. Behold the thief, Cassanderia Lee, she who stole from the great house Vredoran. I will not leave until restitution is paid in full. Restitution? Restitution for the mine we were sold. Many promises were made. Promises of riches from ebony. No ebony was found in the entire mine, just worthless rocks. I will not tell you this mine's name nor where it lies. We demand a full refund of what we paid. All 300,000 septums. Shit, you paid 300,000 septums for a mine? Landessa Romarin. House Redoran can eat my fucking butt. I just got off paying like 600 for one. That's a minuscule fraction of a fraction. I will not leave until I have it. Speak with Cassanderia. Okay. What's going on here, Cassanderia Lee? Hang on. How do you sound? Well, we may never know. Okay. Underling, could you spare a second? I've got a bit of trouble with the Redoran and an ebony mine. Okay, tell me about it. We, the East Empire Company, made a deal with the Redoran a few months ago. Some currency changed hands, and they received the rights to an old ebony mine. The only problem is that mine was empty. Full of rock, but empty of all ebony. They digged and found nothing. Now they want all 300,000 septums back, and they've sent Landessa to collect it. Check with Met Blackbriar upstairs. She usually manages mine affairs. She might know something I don't. Okay. Ebony mine? Technically, we didn't sell them an ebony mine, because it doesn't have any ebony in it. Restitution? There's no way we can afford to give the Redoran a refund. As soon as they paid, we used the money to buy a whole shipment of wine for business purposes, of course. What is this, fucking Wolf of Wall Street or what? Jesus. Okay, let's go hit the fucking penny stocks and shit. Let's see.
No worries.
Blackbriar?
I won't hurt you. Ask your question.
Is this about the business proposition? I've been waiting to hear back from my foreman for quite some time. No, this is about an ebony mine. Oh, that mine. I could have told you that didn't have any ebony left in it. Why do you think it was for sale? To let some Vardenfell Dunmer pretend to be prospectors and waste their time digging while we do actual important work. But I understand the predicament we're in. I've got a friend named Gudrunda at the Old Ebonheart Imperial Archaeological Society that may have something that can detect ore. If there's a single piece of ebony in that mine, our deal will have been valid. Holy shit. Great, I love it. Okay. Guess we need to go meet with them. Oh my gosh, look at all this that we've written down too. Meti Blackbriar offered majority ownership in an abandoned iron mine in Rothrorin for only 600 septums. She made sure to mention that this would take a large amount of work to rebuild. I've accepted Meti's offer for the mine. The name of the mine is Unbarsud. I'm to meet Iraris Verenim to inspect my purchase and get its operations started. The mine is in a huge quarry, southwest of Old Ebonheart, northwest of Arvud, and directly southwest of Manon. Cassanderia Lee at the East Empire Company in Old Ebonheart told me that she sold an ebony mine to the Redoran that was already depleted. Landessa Romarin is demanding a full refund of 300,000 septums and refuses to leave the EEC until that happens. Meti Blackbriar upstairs normally handles mine affairs. Meti Blackbriar told me her friend Gudrunda at the Old Ebonheart Imperial Archaeological Society may have found something that can detect ore. Okay, well, let's go do it. God, I hope we end up planting some ebony ore there. I hope that's what we do.
What say
Let's see, was this the... No. Where is that? Oh, here it is. The Archaeological Society. Sure. Let's do a quick save. In we go.
I only have a few moments.
Oh, this is very cool. Look at all this crap here on the ground. Dwemer Centurion parts. Okay. Yeah, sure. Or like little chopper blades or something. For fans. Big old pipe here. Yeah, why not put that there? Brief history of the Empire, some wine. Welcome notice. Welcome to the Morrowind headquarters of the Imperial Archaeological Society. All guests are free to view the exhibits on the first, second, and third floors. Please do not touch or disturb any of the exhibits. Thank you, Dean of the Society. I love that this exists. Whoa, how'd they get the statue in here? Teleportation, maybe? Look at this. Big old hand. Looks like one of those bosses from Mario 64 in the pyramid level. Dwemer Collection. Oh my gosh, we have a bunch of reading here too. The Dwemer Collection. The dwarven people of Morrowind, also known as the Dwemer, are equally known for their ingenious mechanical contraptions and their mysterious blink-of-an-eye extinction in the 8th century of the First Era. The many items in the collection, which include parts of defunct automatons, everyday items, and the statue of an unidentified dwarven king, presumably not life-sized, have been brought from the city of Kemelzi in the Telvanus district, where the Archaeological Society is carrying out its most important excavation in Morrowind, commissioned by the Elder Council. The ruins of Kemelzi, as we've heard about in the book.
Let's get
schematic.
this over with quickly.
Stay out of trouble and you won't get hurt.
Velathian shield. Ah. Velathian helm. Velathian collection. The prehistoric Dark Elves supposedly immigrated across the continent into Morrowind from the Somerset Isles during the Merithic era. Following the Prophet Veloth, they established a culture known as the High Velothi culture. The items in the collection include pieces of Velathian armor, a burial urn, and a brazier, and a column exemplifying the traditional Velothi architecture, which can be seen in the ancestral tombs of the Dark Elves. Oh yeah, they just put a column in here. Whoa, here's some more of the Raymond crap. Huntsman's Spear. Raymond Legion Shield. Syro-Nordic Collection. Even before Tiber Septim's victorious conquest, the empires of men had already on several occasions struggled to gain permanent dominance over Morrowind. Both the Vrajmen of Skyrim in the First Era and the Raymond Legions in the Second Era have had a significant role to play in the province's history. The various armament of both Nord and Imperial origin in this collection have been excavated in the western and northern parts of Morrowind. Okay. Yeah, some pauldrons too. At least going by the pauldron, I do love that, you know, taking a look at them, you can see a clear lineage between how these look and some of the Imperial Legion armor you can get in Morrowind, right? I'm thinking of like the gold and red stuff, the Templar set, I believe. And of course the shield uses their like big tower shield situation. Okay.
Ask if you must.
Von Raji? What are you doing here? Oh, there's an urn. Nothing in it, though.
Van Raji does not know this phrase. What thing do you want from Van Raji?
Gosh, you're a scout? I can ask you, like, everything. I don't know. Can I ask you about the East Empire Company? Do you have anything weird to say about them? No, you don't. Okay. Fair enough. Right Hand of Freedom. Constant effect, fortify agility. Left Hand of Freedom.
Here to see the
Same. Steel die katana. Shackles. Oh. Reinforced wooden door. Locked. IASM
The
note.
Nine and the Empire, citizen.
The Imperial Archaeological Society Museum note. This room is not open to the general public. IAS members only. Oh. Top floor? Goblin buckler. Goblin axe. Goblin pauldrons. Goblin art? Is that a screaming, snot-nosed goblin? Goblin collection. Goblins have been on Nirn since the dawn of time. These items, the shield, the sword, and the armor pieces have been collected from various abandoned caves in the western Valathi Mountains, near the Cyrodiil border. The red symbol is an artist's rendition of the emblem of the Grave Maggot tribe, a clan of migratory goblins suspected to have crossed over to Morrowind. Ah. And are they the ones that are infesting Mournhold then? Whoa, Hist stuff. Arnesian War Collection. Jeez, slave bracers. Chitin Arrow. Hist Cuirass. More arrows. Okay. The Arnesian War Collection. The items in the collection include both an Argonian Hist Cuirass and a native bone mold armor of the Dark Elven House Drace, both of which were used in the Arnesian War of the Third Era 396, between the provinces of Morrowind and Blackmarsh. Yeah, horrible stuff. And here's the rest of it, yeah. Native Kagogo Tower Shield. So that's how House Drace stuff looks. You can see, yeah, Gakogo. You can see a bunch of, like, what looks like the...
After the kicking I gave that weasel, he better mind his manners.
Jesus. I love the what would you call it? The front part of a Kagudi. You know? With the horns and whatnot.
Here
Fascinating.
to see the castle?
And a steel scimitar.
You're imagining things.
IASM note. Same as before. Barred from general public up there. How about this? Another note. Not open to the general public, but this one is not locked. Oh. Okay, well I will shut that. Let's see. Did we find this person who were here? Wow, look at this. What a staircase and a half.
Let's get this over with.
Cadiza.
Emperor, king, and
Or
justice.
Cadessa.
The Nine and the Empire, citizen.
How about down here? Basement. Whoa! Okay. Cool. Love it. Alright. Surprised that this is the first time we've seen something like that. You know, a dragon break. This is what it was. Right, that's what that was. It was a rip in the space-time continuum. Hey, you're who I'm looking for.
You tourists are a nuisance.
Whoa, take it easy, Gudrunda. I don't know you. What do you want? Oh my gosh. I want information on this ebony mine. I heard you have an ebony detector. I've been repairing this Dwemer ore probe I found in the basement. It emits a signal when it comes in close proximity to different types of ore. So far, I've only had access to iron ore, but if you want it fully calibrated, I think you'll need adamantium ore, raw ebony, raw glass, and raw gold. I don't know where you'd find them, but I'd start looking in mines. Just have the ore on you. Make sure no one has tampered with the sample beforehand. Then try using the device. Once you've calibrated all four, you should be able to give it to the Redoran. Whoa, I have to find all of these different kinds of ore? Okay. Well, that is quite the task. Let me ask you about the mine again. I really hope that ore probe works. I've never seen anything like it before.
What
Well,
makes
thank you.
this smell?
Want to help you. What makes this smell? Speaking of ruins of Kemel Z. Okay. Let's read this. Gudrunda claims to have found an ancient Dwemer ore probe that emits a signal when veins of rare materials are nearby. Unfortunately, the device isn't calibrated very well. It can be fixed if it's presented with adamantium ore, raw ebony, raw glass, and raw gold. Easier said than done. I keep eating it all.
The Nine and the Empire.
Anything down here of interest? No. Loaf of bread. Sure. Common shirt. Little chest here with a steel mace inside of it.
Emperor, King, and
Whoa,
Justice.
vault door. 100 lock level and trapped. Okay.
The Nine and the Empire.
Well, can we go back to the EEC? And maybe they'll give us a lead on these different kinds of ore? Perhaps? If not, we could go to the mine that we
The
did
Nine
actually
and the
buy.
Empire, citizens.
Aren't you a sight? What can I do for
Okay.
you?
Let's see. Business proposition, right. I can't even ask anymore about all that. Sure. Oh. Was it in here? Yeah. Let's do a quick save. Will someone shut this elf up? No offense to any elves, just this one in particular. Great. Okay.
I'm listening.
Do you have anything to say? Oh, I can talk to you about restitution. Let's see. I don't want to help you out, though, right? I mean, of course, it seems like the right thing to do here. Fuck the East Empire Company, but you know, we are being a bit of an a-hole here. We're with the EEC. Restitution. Restitution for the mine we were sold. Many promises were made, promises of riches from ebony. No ebony was found in the entire mine, just worthless rocks. I will not tell you this mine's name, nor where it lies. We demand a full refund of what we were paid, all 300,000 septums. I will not leave until I have it. Speak with Cassideria. Here's your payment. I can just give over 300 grand. Do nothing. Just as I thought, you people have already spent our hard-earned money on frivolity. Okay. Sure. Well, that didn't give me a journal update, so we should be fine. Now, where can I find some of this ore, though? Let's see. What was it even called that I was giving? Or given? Is this it? Dwemer ore probe. Okay. Sure. Well, there was some ebony over there. Or somewhere. Would that
Here to see
count?
the castle? Emperor, King, and Justice.
Yes.
Oh, she got hauled away. Can't get a promotion just yet. Yeah, where did that ebony go to? There was totally some in here somewhere. Let's check over this way. Was it in here? Yeah, here we go. It is stealing, though, to take it.
The Nine and the Empire.
Alright, let's go over to the mine that we bought. And we'll investigate that. No? Okay. So where was that at? Directly southwest of Manon. And southwest of Old Ebonheart. So where is Manon relative to us? Gosh, I have no idea. I thought it was like over here. There's Bodrum. Oh, here. Anbar Sud Mine. Wait, is that the one that was cursed and everything? Let's see. Okay, yeah, Anbar Sud. Yeah, so we actually do have the location on our map. It's right by Aldvi Rock. Okay. It said southwest of Manon? No, I probably misread it, huh? No, it is totally typoed. Okay. Directly southwest of Manon. Okay. Sure. It's... I guess it's not, yeah. Yeah, it is southwest. My bad. I'm an idiot. Okay. Sure. So how can we get to Manon? Was there a guild guide out that way? At the very least, I think we should be able to go to, like, Andothran, right? Yeah, let's do that. Let's recall to Andothran. There we are. Out here. Quick save and over this way. And then travel to Manon. Great.
We make a special trip just for you.
And then we've totally been by this Unbar Sood. The real question is, what were we over there for? Let's see, up this way. Good. Then over here. Gosh, this was right by the little camp that had the like vampires and skeletons and whatnot nearby. Aldvia Rock. Here we go. Yeah, so we never actually did go in there. We went into this building. And there's some secret treasure in here, no? Yeah. Okay. Anything else? No. Well, let's head down here. Into the quarry. I feel like putting a mine inside of a quarry, is that not overkill? Is that not like a conflict going on? Hello, Iraris Verenim. I did not expect you to be Imperial. Are you with the East Empire Company? They were supposed to be sending someone to help me inspect the mine. I don't care if you are or not. All I need is for someone to accompany me in case anything happens. I've inspected a lot of mines before, but there's something a bit off with this one. Can you help me out? Follow me into the mine. No. Okay, yeah, let's do it. Let's get this over with. I suspect they'll want my full report after this. Iraris Verenim is following you. Okay, anything else? I need a warm bath after a single night in this dust bowl. Let's keep moving. Okay. Background? I ask myself, do I like you enough to tell you about this? Can I persuade you higher? I can. I am Iraris Verenim, agent. Morag Tong? The Morag Tong is an assassin's guild sanctioned by the Empire to provide 3 varieties of execution. Public executions, private executions, and House Wars executions. Okay. Well, let's head on in. I'm sure something terrible awaits. Look at this. Big old gateway here. Oh, didn't think it would open that way. Wow, what a pit. Okay. Sure. Any reason to go down here? Oh, you can actually come down here? I can actually see pretty good. I don't know if this dude will be able to get back up. Maybe it was a mistake bringing him down here. Okay. Yeah, let's go on back out. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, this might be a problem. Yeah, I think he's just trapped down there now. Alright, let's quick load. Let's quick load him out of there. Let's get that guy out. Okay. Hello? And, oh, he is following me again. Alright, wonderful. So let's not go down there this time. Good. We'll just take the straight shot. Anything over here? The door is barred. What do you make of that? We can't even access it. Huh. Is there something to do with these sconces or whatever? The door is locked behind us. I don't like the look of this. Goodbye. Oh, it's locked behind us. Oh, is there someone standing on the other side now? Are we trapped in here? What is that? Is that a demon? No, it's an orc. It's Budak.
You've made a very costly error today, walking into the lair of the Orluk clan. I will get to the point. One of you must die. You, or the other, or the one over there. I do not care who perishes here. Either of you could sate my bloodlust. If you decide on the coward's approach, using teleportation magic, I will kill Iraris myself.
I volunteer to be killed. I will kill Iraris. I refuse to decide. I refuse to decide.
I do not think you understand your predicament. One of you must die here. Take as much time as you want. It only delays the inevitable.
Oh my gosh, they want us to die. Okay. Well, I can pick into that. I can actually. It's not barred, thankfully. Iraris? Mara, save me. I never should have come here. You never should have come here. Now you're gonna pay. Alright, well, let's pick right into it then. Fucking. What are you gonna do? Lock it again? Ta-da! We're free! Look, I opened it. Let's get out of here. Oh! God, is he a vampire? Listen to this guy. He must be vampire. Budak? Yeah, vampire dust. That guy was a fucking vampire. What an asshole. Come on. Iraris Varanim. You did it. Lyle Schnub was saved. Let's get out of here. Forget the report. I'm getting out of this mess. If anyone from the East Empire Company asks, tell them I quit. No. Iraris, we have to keep looking. This is my mine. I'm the one who bought it. I'm the guy who bought this for 600 big ones. Which, you know, significantly cheaper than 300 grand, but... Oh, hey. Wait a minute. I've been in this fucking mine. Oh my god, I know exactly where we're at. This is a vampire den. What? Look at that, Iraris. Look at this. I've been through here. I've killed all the vampire inside. I took care of all this, man. You don't gotta worry about this. Sure, there was one vampire there, but we took care of it handily. Look at this. Okay, well. Go around this way. Oh, whoops. Was there another route if we, like, jump down there? Rather than killing that dude? Could we have actually done something by coming down here? Yeah, let me quick save again. Huh. Yeah, is there actually, like, an interactable here? I don't think so. Okay. Oh dear. Whew. Whew. Good. Anything in this little crate? No, not much. Okay, yeah. Let's get out of here. There we are. Well, I mean, sure, true enough, we didn't get what we wanted out here, but we did get a lot. Right? Just, we came about from a different route. Okay, well, I guess our market is cleared. There we go. Good. Alright. Well, I think perhaps for now, we should call the video, and if you'd like to stick around, we will, of course, unfortunately, be doing a little bit of reading. What is probably the worst series of books I may ever read in any video ever. Alright, if you'll excuse me, I am going to take a quick drink here real quick. Apologies. Okay, let's see. Fool's Ebony, Part 2. Alright, good lord, here we go. Is it also a long one? Man, yeah, it kind of is. Alright. Fool's Ebony, by Princeps, Part The Tooth. Bearing mostly on Fool's Ebony and temples. Same place, same inn. A bottle or two later. Enter Prologue, the Adventurer, and Lebanon. Prologue. Little has occurred so far in our comedic drama. The Adventurer, our dark elf rascal, has bought drinks for the two priests of Akatosh. All have drunk considerably. One of the priests has rushed off in pursuit of his lamp girl, and unless I've forgotten something, or something happened when I was paying attention to something else. That's a complete synopsis of Part the 1th. Ah, here come two more priests. Humble prologue must depart. Enter Raic and Stet? Raic. Evening, Laban. Evening, stranger. My fellow priest here is Steet. I am Raic. We are honored to serve Julianos. Adventurer. What is this anyway? Priests' night out? And I thought that your temples, Akatosh, Julianos, the rest, I thought them all cutthroat competitors. In theology and gold, if you will forgive my bluntness. Yet you all seemed the best of friends. Come to think of it, didn't I have words with Steet earlier? You said you were of the Temple of Stendar? Raic. A common misconception, friend, but one that we encourage. Really, we all work together closely, move between the temples as needs dictate, exchange information, share funds, swap our sisters. Laban kicks Steet. Enter Prologue. Prologue. Sorry to interrupt the merry slapstick, but I neglected to mention earlier that the Fool's Ebony saga, if that is the word, contains gratuitous reference to priestly misdeeds and sexual excess. I hope those of you in the audience of peevish, prudish, sullen, frumpy, or grumpy demeanors are not offended. Now then, on with the entertainment. Exit Prologue. Laban. And all that. But it helps in our holy work if we are perceived as separate and, competitive. Mind you, there are one or two, religious organizations, well, sort of, that we do not have anything to do with. Nothing at all! Nothing at all! Animals. Just animals. Such as, well, the Dark Brotherhood for one. Nasty bunch of thugs, and then there's the After Dark Society. Aside to Raic. This fellow seems a decent sort of chap. Seems... Oh wait, is this also Laban talking? This fellow seems a decent sort of chap. Seems to know something about mages and Fool's Ebony. Aside to Laban. Really now, how interesting. To all. Hey fellow, have another bottle. This will bless you throat. My, yes indeed it will. Adventurer, thanks Raic. Don't mind a bit, Laban. But let me continue. I was explaining about this Fool's Ebony to you. Yes, Fool's Ebony. Well, Fool's Ebony now. Well, you know about ordinary ebony, how it's rare, only some dwarven clans dig it and sell it, and not too many these days and times. How's that popular song go? Singing. Oh my god. Where have all the old dwarves gone? Long time ago. Laban throws Inkeep at Steet. Rayek breaks chair on Inkeep and Steet. Inkeep loses consciousness. There's a pile of real ebony. Up in the Rothgarians somewhere north, I hear tell. You know how that dullish black ebony gets worked over by mages, by some skilled armorers, made into all kinds of potent weapons, amulets, belts, what have you. All fetch a huge price, when you can find any. And how the best was made long ago by those old dwarves. Steet rises to his feet. Laban kicks Steet back down. The adventurer loosens his tunic. Laban. Oh my, apologies, friend. Sir, I see you have... What's that? An ebony torque? Oh my, and an ebony katana. Oh my. So of course, you know all that, sir. Oh, that's all right. You didn't know? Here, have another bottle. God, this sucks so much. This is such a bad book. This is so terrible. Are any of them going to be redeemable in some way? I think at bar minimum, they're all going to have this kind of atrociously delivered prose, right? The prose is so nightmarishly bad, right? It's like it's written by like a high school freshman or like a middle schooler. Good lord, man. Laban. Many thanks, kind sir. Well, then you know how every adventurer, even snotty kids, all the dungeon delvers, are always looking for ebony artifacts, weapons, whatnot. God, and there's always this inclination to keep like going further and further whenever they're like delving into exposition. It's never enough to just say ebony artifacts and leave it there. It's always ebony artifacts, weapons, whatnot, right? Or just ebony items of any kind. Right? It always has to be in like list form. Good God, man. Good God, I hate it. But what you may not know, some of the more experienced delvers hunt for raw ebony. Here we go again. They love a fucking list, huh? Some of the more experienced delvers hunt for raw ebony loads, piles, dwarven leavings. That stuff, the raw ebony, is far more valuable. Adventurer. The raw, unshaped material that provides work and power for so few? Apparently just loaded with negative magicka? Right. Yes, right so. Quite so. Well, fool's ebony now looks just about like the real raw stuff. Runs in veins in the deep rocks. Feels the same. Smells almost the same. But the big difference, it's not real ebony. No power at all. If you pick some up, it gets you hands a bit dirty. Softer too, by all accounts. But sort of shiny too. But who can tell all that? Deep in some old mine. Maybe a ghoul breathing down your neck. So it's just grab and run, I guess. Down in those nasty holes. So the fools, the kids, the crazy delvers are always hauling up a bag. A sack of fool's ebony. And getting laughed at by the merchants, dealers, mages, us. Hence the fool's part. Stuff just gets thrown into the bay. Adventurer. Yeah, that's sort of what I heard from some mages, but I heard something else too. And just what was that, friend? If you want to tell, of course, sir. Oh my gosh, it's so like unnecessarily like overly verbose. Ugh. Adventurer. Oh, of course. I think we can come up to an arrangement? Like it's so bad. I can't help but feel like was it done on purpose? It's so horrible. I think we can come to an arrangement? Oh my god, this is so rough, dude. Laban and Rayek together. Certainly. Oh yes. That's them. That's Laban and Rayek, you know how they always are. Certainly, oh yes. Fuck me. So yeah, so these mages, Shub and Shub, they are always called Shub, aren't they? What the fuck? This is like nearly a personal slight at me, right? This is one letter off from being a personal slight at me, the reader. Anyway, these old guys were saying how this fool's ebony can burn. Not magically, but like an ordinary piece of wood. But the flame lasts far longer, gives off lots more heat, makes no smoke to speak of, no noise. Very interesting. Mages were saying as how the alchemists wanted to heat the retorts and flasks, how the Mages Guild wants it to make and sell fake amulets and the like. Rotten trick that. And especially the armorers. They want it bad for their forges, I guess. And the alchemists for their alembics. Precisely my information. Now, gets cold up here in the winter, doesn't it? And everyone is cutting down all those trees, making siege engines, boats, all that evil war machinery. All those rich royals and merchants got to heat their great big piles of homes so their contessas can run around in the next to nothing instead of furs. Oh my god, fool's ebony is coal. It's only just occurred to me, it's coal. That's not half bad. That's not terrible, right? Having it end up being coal, that's actually not terrible, right? The sort of through line here at the grander scale of things, that the big funny reveals that's coal, that's not terrible, right? And it's like a direct nod to what would kind of go on in real life, right? In addition to, like, fool's gold. Anyway, it just sucks that the prose is so fucking atrocious here. Steet. Just like my sister, Laban bites Steet's arm. Steet shrieks and falls unconscious. You know how they are. Adventurer. All those armorers got to keep their hearths and furnaces running. All the mages got to keep their familiars warm. All those royals got to keep the contessas running. All those peasants got to keep their animals warm. And to Sheogorath with the wife and kids, right? Ha! And I guess it's sort of hard for you priests to give blessings and cures when your fingers are cold and stiff. Makes getting corks out a tad hard, to say nothing of opening those little twists of parchment. You speak truly indeed. A man of wisdom indeed, yes. So, where do we find this fool's ebony in quantity? You put your finger, you have 6, I note, oh, excuse me, sir, on the crux of the matter. I have heard rumors, just rumors, mind you, that there are huge, enormous veins of this stuff at one place on the surface, far up in the Rothgarians. Bad place to go, but if you can get there and back, cartloads of the stuff. That's just what I overheard from those mages, far up there in the Rothgarians. Orcs, dragonlings, Daedra, Sheogorath only knows. God, here they go again. How many times do they give you like a little list like this? And then they ended with the last one like, yeah, these 3 specific things, and who knows what else? Could be any kooky little item or trinket, right? Could be anything. Fucking A. Those mages seem to know the spot, though. Mages wanted someone to... You didn't talk to the mages. I mean, you haven't. Oh, no. They didn't even know I was there. Not yet, anyway. Good. I can't trust those mages, Old fossils would turn their own mothers into sludge toads, just for a bit of gold. Gold mad, power mad, mad. A whole rotten lot of them. But then, they don't have mothers. Excellent. Seems to me, friend, or can we call you partner? Yes, excellent. Seems, Tome, partner, that my brother priests and you should do some digging and poking around. See if we can get to those veins, those deposits, eh? Yes, indeed, partners. But it would cost a fair pile of gold to get up there. Weapons, spells, women, clothing, carts and horses, women, food, potions. Best go well prepared up there. No problem, partner. Our temples have certain resources that, if we were guaranteed sole access, sole knowledge of the location, then we could finance someone someone with the requisite skills, such as yourself. Just by happenstance, I am keeper of the books. You see the opportunity. Oh, yes, oh, yes. Well, let's split the last bottle and shake on an agreement. Indeed, let's. We first need information. Who knows about the site up there? Where it is? How to reach it? Why don't we meet back here in, say, a week to the hour and see what we can learn meanwhile? We need to find a merchant, too. Someone who can handle it for us. Warehouses, distribution, and keep a shut mouth. I'll make some inquiries about merchants. Got a contact or two. Trouble is, well, you know how these things go. Few golds here, few there. Before you know it, you've bribed half the town, or so it seems. Now, as luck would have it, I don't have much. Got swindled by a wretched mage some towns south of here and lost most of my belongings in a shipwreck. Ha, yes, you need some seed money, as it were. Let me lift old Steet's purse. He made a lot renting out his sister last week. Thank you, Rayek. Here, about 100 gold, enough? Oh, yes, more than enough for a start. Gentlemen, good. So we have a deal? Yes, it's agreed. 1 week. Exit Laban, Rayek dragging Steet. Exit the adventurer. Enter epilogue. Epilogue. Ah, things are happening now. I doubt it not. Patrons, I request that you recall that this is a work of fiction, created by one of the finest writers of the asylum, Frinchaps, Archprince of all Somerset. There is no such thing as fool's ebony. Furthermore, ebony is not mined as the priests have described the process. Grasp that, please, if you can still enjoy the play as a rude work of fiction. Stay with us for part 3. If you can't, farewell, and don't forget to tip the wenches. And so endeth part the 2th. What a nightmare. What a fuck. Right? The problems that we mentioned and outlined in the first one, they continue on. Right? They continue on, you know? God, it's horrible. We've only got, 4 more to go. Great. I love it. Until next time, please take care of each other.